Bird is done. Get out of the light. Yep, that bird is done. I'm shredding it, so the fact the skin isn't like perfect is quite alright. The skin, the meat is literally just falling off. Look at that. That's incredible. Okay, wow, that is one done chicken. I'm just gonna take the tongs now and just kind of pull out the chicken. And let's make sure it's all cooked throughout the center, because that's important. So let me check that. Oh yeah, that's definitely cooked. Okay, feeling good. And then I'm just gonna drop it right in the pot, and I'm gonna shred it up later. But I just want to get it out of the pot right now. Now we're going to separate the chicken from the bones and the skin and put it in the pot. Make sure it gets all nice and shredded. Then we're going to add green chilies and some bacon, some cream cheese, some peppers. Can make a nice filling for these tortillas. It is just so hot right now that I'm having to separate it out, so it can give me some time to cool off so I don't burn my little fingers. We'll get back to it here in a little bit. I think I'm gonna have some coffee. Let it cool down before I have some coffee. Coffee today. I'm gonna have me some Death Wish pumpkin chai. Not sponsored. Time for coffee and a little pre-mix of my shredded chicken. I'm gonna put some of these green chilies in there and a little bit of garlic, and just kind of mix it up a little bit while I'm waiting. And probably use some of the juice too, I think. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of making this up as I go along. I read some recipes on this, and so I got some green chilies here, a little bit of the broth from the cooking of it, and I'm just gonna kind of stir everything together and hope for the best. Now I gotta admit, one of the things that usually happens with most of my food is I'm under seasoning and under flavoring, so I'm trying not to do that today. Hopefully I don't go overboard. Here is going to be one more ingredient, just a little bit of this to go in with the mix, give it kind of a punch, I guess, at least. And of course I'll be putting bacon in it here in a little while, but that's still later. Oh, time for the next step. Now I cook some bacon, put some bacon in it and everything, along with these peppers that are back here, and then a little bit of cream cheese, some more stock, and I think the filling's ready. So that green stuff in there, that's the jalapeno. I probably should have tested it first. Holy crap, that thing is hot. I touched my lips and tried a little bit of it about 5 minutes ago. They still burn. Luckily, there's not very much, especially for how much chicken I have over here. So I think it's going to dilute pretty well. Time to check the bacon. Oh, bacon. Yeah, let's flip that stuff. Yeah, here. Give that bacon a good flip. Oh, there we go. Yep. Well, as you can see, not too good at this one-arm filming thing and doing stuff. Yeah, the burner doesn't light as well as it should on some of the things, so, well, it lights just fine. It's just, seems to heat unevenly. Oh, that's alright. So, bacon. Well, you talk about a friggin' slurry. This is juice from the chicken, and then all of those little bits of lovely flavor. And like I said, this thing is going to be offset a lot by dairy and the fact that there's so much. I don't think that there's going to be a problem. So this is bacon grease, and Wow, it is fragrant. Okay, there's some bacon in there. It's still simmering nicely. Now, I'm going to put some cream cheese in there. Yep, cream cheese. And we're going to soften that up. Then we're going to pour that entire chicken mixture in there and get it all mixed up, ready to go. Here we go. All right. Off goes the cream cheese. Well, hopefully plop goes the cream cheese. Come on, cream cheese. Thank you. Cream cheese is in. Woo! Toss the wrapper to the side, and we'll start softening that up, getting it mixed into the mix. And then fingers getting in the way. Okay, well, you get the idea. I'll come back with the chicken here in a minute. Excellent, excellent. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest, in the essence of, 2020 vision, I should grab my tripod. Oh well, that'll be next video, I guess. But right now, we're just gonna take the chicken mixture and we'll put it in, and I'm gonna start mixing it up, let it all get mixed in, and then I'll be doing, then soon we'll be putting them in tortillas. I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit probably. But there we go. So, oh, chicken escaping. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna just go to mixing and getting all this stuff put together, incorporated in with the sauce and whatnot, and I'll come back later. All right. So it actually does seem to be a little bit easier to do with the spatula. Now I've turned the heat way down. And just continue mixing. That's all I'm gonna do. Mixy, mixy, mix. I know, it looks kind of weird. It's kind of boring right now. Well, and it kind of is. It's kind of like a chicken salad. That's what I was going for. Chicken salad. Well, there it is. So, like every good chef at this point, you have to take a little bit of a taste. So let's grab a little bit here. There we go. And let's give it a taste. Got to give it a shot. Make sure nobody's going to die or anything from how hot it is. But there we go. All right. And we will see how this looks. Okay, hopefully this looks okay. Anyway, yeah, let's give it a shot. Got some good flavor. It's not dry. My mouth isn't on fire, but I can tell there's a little something there. So yeah, all in all, I think that's decent. So I'll come back here in a little while after have some coffee, couple glasses of water. We are here now with tortilla, and we got some place to put the done burritos. We got some mess stuff, which smells pretty good. Got some cheese, which is gonna go inside. See, cheese, shredded it myself. Yep. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with, we're gonna heat the tortillas a little bit, make them a little bit more pliable. Then we're gonna come back over here, plop the tortilla down, put some stuff in it, put some cheese on it, roll it up, and see, I'm ready to get started. So there is a warmed tortilla. Now I'm just going to take about half a cup of stuff. Yeah, we'll figure out how to do this here in a minute. I guess I can use this, kind of spread it around some. Yeah, I'll figure out some better way to do it. And I'm going to take a little bit of cheese, put that right there on top. And I'm going to fold. Okay, well I can't fold with this thing on, so I'm going to Fold it over a little bit, fold the insides in, pull it tight, and finish wrapping. I'll show you finish from here in a sec. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. Looks like about the right amount of filling too. Fits in the pan quite well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's time to get to rolling. Okay there. One tray is done. I'm going to, looks like I need to put more filling in them, or not, and just make more tortillas. Hey, or more burritos. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. And there we have it. 2 full trays of lovely, lovely chicken enchiladas ready to be soaked in some cream cheese sauce here soon. I'll make that up here in a little bit. First, we're gonna just admire our work. Oh, there's another 6 in the tray underneath. There you go. And you can see all 12 of them. So, like I had said, I'm kind of making this stuff as I go along. So that's cream cheese, some of the stock from the chicken, a little bit of garlic, something different. This is what's going on top of the thing. I'm just going to squeeze some lime in here. There, just a little bit. Not going to take much. Just a little bit of lime juice. There. Yeah, something different. Use a little bit more of that green chilies. And I'll put some of that here in my sauce while it's heating up. We're going to see how that goes. This is the sauce that's going to go on top, and then I'm going to put it in the oven at 325 for about 20 minutes. I'm also going to put in some of that cheese that I had into this sauce to help thicken it up and make it just super cheesy. This is not a somebody was actually lactose intolerant. All right, here we go. Cheese time. Like I said, a handful of this cheese in there should do quite well. We're gonna let that all melt, and then it's all gonna go on top of our 2 trays, and then we'll put it in the oven. Well, here we go. Look at this. It's a decent little cheese sauce. It's about time for me to actually go pour this onto the things. All right. Well, we'll do that. Well, there they are, all naked, getting ready to be covered. Okay, here we go. First pour, just to see what it looks like. Get a little bit on there. Get it go. Whee! Okay, that's good enough for that, right? Looking at that, I honestly don't think I made enough sauce. I could have made more. Well, I didn't, so that's okay. I'm going to finish coating these other ones, then put some cheese on them, and put them in the oven. All right. Cheesed up. Ready to go into the oven. 325 for, I'll check it after 20 minutes or 15 minutes to make sure it's okay. But yeah, there we go. Good job. 15 minutes in the oven. Cheese is all nicely melted and stuff. Gonna switch the stove, broil high, start that bad boy up. I'll be putting these back in the oven in a few minutes for a couple to brown up that cheese and get a little crispier, and then it's time to eat, I think. Bubbly and melted cheese, browned to hopefully perfection. Yes, they do look good. Gonna be able to pull one off and cut it open and see what it looks like on the inside too. Well, here's the finished product. One burrito on the plate. Looks pretty good. We'll see how it tastes. We'll let everybody else decide. All right, well, I'm going to serve out some enchiladas.
a pelted
5-pound chicken.
as opposed to a fake one.
Whole bird.
I know. It's just funny that he specified a real chicken.
All right, well. Okay, well, let's try it out. What? It's hot. Yeah, I like it. Okay. We'll get everybody else's like reaction too. Well,
I can't wait for the context.
Who's vlogging?
eat. Is it any good?
It is.
Okay. Very good.
It is very good.
And I have
Excellent.
I did that much for my mouth.
Cool. I don't blame you.